Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to these Cosmic Starseed Academy Wednesday group sessions. These are the Ascension and Starseed Bootcamp sessions. Today's date is the 22nd of April, 2026, and it is 8:44 p.m. here in Ireland. Yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, David, I heard that the very sad news about David Wilcox. And I have to say that instantly I had a gut reaction that he has not committed suicide or that he didn't commit suicide. More than that, I don't know if he was taken out or if he was taken into some type of white hat protective custody. Um, uh, when Charlie Kirk died, um, I did I did a channeling where I was told by the Pleiadians and Ashtar specifically that Charlie Kirk did not die, that he was not assassinated, and that it was a staged white hat event, because the Black Hats were going to take him out and assassinate him. So the White Hats stepped in and saved him from being taken out by the Black Hats. That came through in a Pleiadian channeling, which is still available and up on YouTube if you want to look back. I forget now when Charlie Kirk situation happened, but if you look back, it's still on YouTube and it's also on my Substack. Please like, share, subscribe, and subscribe to Substack if you'd like to be part of these, where you also get to ask questions. um, the more we step into the ascension process and the more we expand and move forward with our energies and the higher energies we allow in, the more we need to ground. And that will be a continuous thing. Recently, Kerry Cassidy and Karen Ann MacDonald did an interview together where they were discussing the death of David Wilcox. I haven't watched it yet. I don't agree with everything that Kerry Cassidy says, but she is a very prominent, reputable person in the disclosure movement, in the UFO field, in the truth movement. And there's a lot that she does share that I do absolutely agree with. I haven't listened to her interview, so I don't know what the route or path she's taking with it. But I do recommend everyone go and watch it. She really does dive deep with a lot of stuff and has uncovered a vast amount of truth. These are very difficult, challenging times. Holly, what are you doing? I can't even read that because I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, sorry, I was just kind of figuring this app out.
Okay, okay. I'll let you off. So,
Thanks.
um, so Dia, would you like to introduce yourself or say something or about what we're doing this evening?
Okay. So, where should I begin? I met Soma almost a year ago at a disclosure conference, and we hit it off and realized we have some past connection together, quite possibly Native American, which is becoming more real to me. And at this time, I have been, some of my abilities are coming back to me. And one of those is that I'm using a pendulum. So I had reached out to Soma this morning about looking into this David Wilcock situation a little bit further. And if there are any yes no questions, I can look at that and see, for entertainment purposes only, I want to say, what
Of course.
would potentially what is going on. And so I will open my camera and show my pendulum here. And we can just explore a bit into. I'm just
Will,
going to move this.
will we, should we begin? Is it okay to begin with?
Are you going to ask me a question right now?
Well, I was gonna no, I was gonna ask. Will we begin with a minute's silence?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. There's been so many people within the disclosure movement, the UFO truth movement, that have been taken out. So many people. And at the moment, it's really highlighted about the 13 or 14 or 15 missing scientists, or scientists that have become unalived. I don't really like that word because, they're dead or they're missing, or they've been caught up in some type of situation where they're, well, I don't know what's going on with that, but there's thousands of people have been taken out by the negative agenda that are that are good people, that are truthers or disclosure movement public speakers, trying to get the truth out to people about what is happening on Earth, on planet Earth. And I understand that the truth is unbelievable, because why would you believe that? It's so far from what we're being told and taught in our schools, in our colleges, in our education systems. And yet the truth is unbelievable. And it has cost many people their lives. And I do believe David Wilcox is one of those people. So Dia has very kindly suggested this evening that she do some work with the pendulum and questions. So over to you, dear.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some of the different directions. I know it's a little bit hard to see when the pendulum is circling. It's circling right now, and that will usually mean it's waiting or it's searching for the answer. And sometimes it means if it continues and doesn't change from circling, it'll mean that the question needs to be rephrased. And I'm going to ask it to show a yes. So that direction means it's a yes. And show me a no, please. And this direction means it's a no. Was that clearly visible? Sona.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
here. Sorry, I was on mute. That was clear, but maybe say it again.
So currently the direction it's showing is a no, which is, for me, it's going, it doesn't really matter. And show me a yes. That direction is a yes. I'm going to ask it to show a bit bigger. Because sometimes it makes little motions and I'm like, come on, give me a little more emphasis here. Okay, there we go. That's a strong yes. Okay. And if it's circling, that means it's either in waiting or it's searching for the answer, or it could mean that the question needs to be rephrased. So what kind of questions do we want to ask about David Wilcox?
Oh, will I go first?
Sure.
Okay, so
And just a reminder, this is for entertainment purposes only.
yes.
Oh, I'm getting that this is a very important thing to look into.
Okay,
For entertainment purposes only.
yes. Yes, for entertainment purposes only. Um, so I have so many questions. Is David Wilcox dead?
Wow, that's a surprise. I get a yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we have to dig a little deeper here. Is his identity, it's something about his identity is dead. Is the physical David Wilcox or Wilcock, was he actually taken out? Wow, I was not expecting this. It's a yes. I was really not expecting that.
Okay, me neither.
Okay, thank you. Well, let's go on anyway.
Can I ask another question just to clarify?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to reposition. I don't usually hold it this short, so let me just rewrap this a little bit.
So the real David Wilcox that wrote the books, the one that we know and love, did he really commit suicide himself without any interference?
No.
Is
Wait a minute.
is
Wait,
is
what was the question though? Was that like a two-part question though?
it was. So I'd like to ask again, is the
Yeah,
real David Wilcox, the real David Wilcox that we all know and love, is he dead?
I'm getting a no. Okay, I'm confused. What's going on?
Is okay, I have a question. Is there more than one David Wilcox being presented to us?
Yes. Okay, I need to center again.
Okay.
Is it okay? Is it okay if I could ask a question?
Please, Holly. Yes,
Sorry,
absolutely.
I was going to ask. Yeah, I was going to ask about Jim Carrey and Selena Gomez because apparently two of them were taken out as well, and then they were replaced, and now everyone thinks that they are
What's the
clones.
question, Holly?
So the question is Jim Carrey and Selena Gomez alive, or are they
Okay, I
taken?
just need to do, honey, just you need to do one at a time.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe we could just stick for now, stick with David Wilcox, and we can always do that in a future time.
Yeah.
But I think for today, with the prominence of David Wilcox, um, who I emailed David years ago in, I think it was 2009, 2010, and we were talking for a while. But I think with the prominence of his passing, it's such a huge thing. I know that many people have been taken out, but he was such a prominent figure. Um, and I think he was a good guy, a nice guy. I'm sure he had his moments, but I think that overall he was a good guy. And I think it's such a huge thing that for this to have happened. Um, and I do have more questions for Dia, um, and the pendulum. And one of them is, um, if he if he committed suicide, um, was it a form of targeting?
Yes, thank you. I'm confused about your former question because we got a different answer, and I'm trying to remember what your question was earlier about which implied there's more than one. Do you remember? This is the
Uh,
pendulum's going, it's really swinging now. Something's going on. It was also swinging very strongly when you were talking about your connection to him. So
oh,
I just wanted
okay,
to say that. I don't know if you can see how it's really circling quite larger now. What
okay,
was the previous question you had asked about? I'm sorry, it's actually slipping out of my fingers.
okay.
Um, you mentioned about David, and we got that he was unalivened, and then there was something where he might be alive. So didn't that come up?
Yes, I forget the exact words I used, but it was something along the lines of, is is there more than one
Oh,
David
you mentioned
Wilcox?
right. You mentioned the one we love, the David we love. Oh, I don't remember the question now.
What is there one more than one David Wilcox that we know and love? Is there a clone, or is there an agent or someone pretending to be him?
Yes. Yes. Okay, I don't understand that, but okay. So was the one that Soma is referring to, was he taken out some time ago? No.
Is there,
So the one, go
okay,
ahead.
is there still two David Wilcox? Has My next question is, has one been
Wait.
taken? Sorry,
Was
sorry.
that a question? was working on that one. Was that a question? Are there still two David Wilcox?
No, no,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
it's okay. So my other question is, um, has the real David Wilcox been taken into protective custody of some kind? Or yeah, that's my question.
Yes. It says yes.
So the fake David Wilcox is the one that was suicided.
Yes. Interesting.
Interesting.
So, it's slipping again. So the one that we saw, so which one is the fake one then? Huh.
I think I think the fake one is the one that was suicided.
But where was he seen publicly?
I don't know that he was. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm sorry. I don't know.
The pendulum's pulling a little more. I don't know what questions to ask about this, but I get that there's something there.
Is there, I have a question. Is there important information that the public is not aware of about David Wilcox? Is there a cover up? Is there a cover up about David Wilcox?
Yes. I have another question.
Okay.
I saw a video this morning. I don't know the guy's name who did the video, but he happened to mention, and it popped out at me, that David mentioned in a recent tweet or something about a great deception. A great deception would be revealed. Was he referring to his own death? No. Okay. Thank you.
Was he referring to the reptilian governments that govern all systems on Earth?
Yes.
Is that why he was taken out?
It just has to reset again.
Okay.
Yes. Now I'm confused by that because
Me
we've asked
too.
if he was really taken out. It says no. But so it looks like there was a cover up to take him out. Was there a cover up to remove him from the current narrative?
Your audio's gone funny, dear.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, there. That's better.
Okay, I got a yes anyway, so I'll reset it and ask the question again. Was there a cover up to remove David Wilcock from the current narrative? Yes.
Was it for David
Thank you.
Wilcock's benefit?
It doesn't want to give an answer on that. It
Okay.
might not be the whole picture, is what I'm getting.
Okay.
I have a question regarding that. Did David agree as part of the narrative that he be removed at this time? Yes. Thank you.
And to Amira and Holly, do you have any other questions about
Oh, sorry.
David Wilcox?
Sorry. What did I miss? Because the social worker came in here and we talked about 10 minutes. So I'm trying to remember who he was, but why? Okay, for me, why would he unalive himself? A person that said, "I'm happy to be alive. Give me some good food, whatever." Does that sound like a suicidal person to me? So you
So,
want me to ask a question about Wilcox or hello?
yes, yes, Amira, if you have any questions about David Wilcox and the way the pendulum works, it just is able to give yes or no answers.
Well, I know I use them too. Is David alive in a witness program? And the last question after that is, was he about to
Hang on,
disclose?
Amira. Hang on,
Sorry,
Amira.
Dee.
You have to get your answer
Sorry, Dia.
first. That's a yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Was he about to disclose something very huge? And thank you.
Okay, I didn't get an answer on that. Was he about to disclose something huge? But what I got was that he was preparing us. So let me just ask the pendulum, is that what you were trying to say, that he was preparing us for
Yeah,
a
preparing,
huge
preparing,
disclosure?
preparing. Yeah.
Yes, he was preparing us. Sometimes some people are, what do you call in the old days when the guys used to ride on the horses through the towns? Town crier. He was the town crier. That's the visual I see. Do you know those men in the old army days? They would ride on horseback with their horns, and the
Yeah,
British
the
are
town
coming, the British are
crier. Yep.
coming.
The Paul Revere's. That's what he would be.
Yes. Yes. Well, I'm wondering if there's any significance to the date that that it was announced that he was taken off planet. Was there any significance to the numbers of that date? Yes. I don't follow gematria, but I did try and look at the dates. I did see 3 6s in it, but there's also an additional number. You've got the year and the date. So that was 6, and then it was April. So it was April 20th, 2026. So you've got the 3 2s, which equal a 6, and then the other 6, but then you've got a 1. So it's only 2 6s. I don't know. I don't know enough about that.
That one thing.
I hate
What's
to
that?
say it, but you know whose birthday April 20th was. Sorry.
Who? I
That
don't know.
the date was something that I did kind of take note of, because it was it on the 20th of 2026?
Yes.
Yes, so it was 2 days ago. Yeah, that was something I kind of noted. I made a mental note of it. Oh, it's the 20th of 4th, 2026.
Oh.
So I don't know, is there a significance in the date?
That's the point I'm trying to bring up. Because
I'm
it's
getting yes, there's a
how odd,
significance.
you know?
I'm getting a yes that there is, but I don't know enough. Gematria keeps coming into my head. Maybe somebody should look into that. What it might
Yes.
mean. Will we be seeing David Wilcock again when everyone steps forward to reveal that they are still alive? Yes. That's good. Thank you. Is there a connection between his disappearance and these 11 scientists? Is there some sort of connection? Yes. I find it interesting that Nick Pope passed recently. We have the disappearance of those scientists, well, disappearance and deaths of those scientists, and then David Wilcock. Is there?
I didn't know about the Pope. So the Pope died?
No, Nick Pope. He was the.
Oh, yes, Nick Pope. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's interesting. And the scientists, and there's been quite a few.
Yeah. There was a guy within the last year who was a YouTuber. His name was Bruce Sees All. That was his YouTube channel. And he had a very powerful telescope at the moon. And he was also saying, I'm not the S word. And he was in his late 50s. And sure enough, they found him in his apartment. But a famous tarot reader got that he was actually also taken into the program of protection. So I'm just kind of curious. I'm going to ask too, was Bruce of Bruce Sees All actually taken into the witness protection program? Yes. Cool. Are these people being taken away to get people to start looking into that direction of off-worlders? Yes. Is there, thank you. Is there, it's kind of a small yes. is it also for their safety? I'm sorry, I got to reset it.
Okay.
Thank you. Were those that have been taken off, were those that were taken into the witness protection program, were they removed from the narrative in order to protect them as well? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Soma, you got anything else?
I do, dear.
Okay.
Is David Wilcox safe?
Yes.
Lovely. And are the others
Okay, go ahead.
are the others also safe?
Well, which others are we talking about?
I guess the scientists. That's kind of a difficult one to answer because there's so many of them.
Yeah, if we get a no, we'll re-ask the questions. Are all of the scientists safe? I think there's 11 of them. Are all of the 11 scientists currently safe? No. Thank you.
Are any of them safe?
Yes. Thank you.
Is the targeting on people in the disclosure movement going to get worse?
Says no.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Does Trump help to put people like David Wilcox into a protective program?
Yes. Is that something that the Pleiadians and other off-worlders help with? It's a small yes, but yes.
Okay.
Wait, now it's. Huh.
Does that mean it's a small? Does that mean it's a small group of people that help?
I don't know. Let's ask. Does that mean it's just I'm sorry, I have to just stretch my wrist a little bit. I'm going to use my left hand for a little bit. Can you still see it? Let me move closer.
We can still see it.
Okay. Okay, does that mean it's a small group of off-worlders that are assisting with people that might be targeted? Yes. Oh, interesting. Oh, like a specialized group? Is that what that is? Yes. Thank you. There's more if you're interested. I don't know what, but they're ready for more.
Yes,
More questions.
please.
Yes, please.
I can't think of any questions.
Okay. I actually have one. A lot of people are talking about David Wilcock being targeted via MK Ultra, or which would also, I assume, be actually, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. People are talking about that David Wilcock didn't take his life, and that he was in fact influenced to take his life by government means. Is that circulating to get people to start looking into that kind of um, targeting and manipulation so that they become aware of it? Yes. Was that question clear to you? Because it was clear to me, but
No, it wasn't. Not to me, dear.
okay, so the question was, so a lot of a lot of people have been talking about, oh, David did not take his own life, and they're speculating that there was some influence there to help him pull the trigger. So I was asking, is that conversation floating about in order to make it more known that those types of targeting that type of targeting exists?
Okay.
And it's swinging pretty, it's like, that's a good question. Is it clear to you now what I'm saying?
It's clearer.
So if everybody just said, thank you, I'm just going to ask it to be still for a moment. If everybody just said David took his life, then nobody would be looking into the government programs like voice to skull technology.
Yes.
But a lot of people immediately said, no, he wouldn't have done that. And if he did do it, he was influenced. I'm trying to be careful with my wording. If
Yes.
he did do it, he was influenced by
Yes.
such government programming. So that's
Yeah.
what I was asking. Is that why the conversation is out there, to get people to realize that that's a thing? And it said yes.
Okay, that's clear.
That's floating. Those conversations are floating around because it needs to seep into the reality that those things exist. So just to show you again, was I correct in, oh, now I'm forgetting the question I want to ask without having to go through all that. Is the conversation regarding the M and K and the Ultra program floating about to bring it into people's awareness? Yes. Thank you. And not only the MNK and Ultra, but also what you often talk about is the voice, and then 2, and then skull technologies. So is it also meant to bring that to the forefront as well, those types of technologies? Yes, it's to bring awareness to those things. It's good that people are talking about that. Yes. It's important that the kind of information gets out. Soma, is there anything else you want to ask about along that line?
No, there's nothing else, dear.
Okay.
Not about David Wilcox anyway.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me just pause here. Okay, welcome back, guys. We took a very short break there. I think I'm going to call it an evening. And unless there's anything else anyone would like to share. I would like to say thank you to Dia for doing that.
Thank you. I just want to remind people to ground themselves. Just make sure you feel your feet in the ground. Very important. Keep putting some salt in your water. A little sprinkle of Celtic sea salt if you can.
I'm going to go and do that after this Zoom. I'm going to go outside and put my feet on the earth and hug a tree. And then I'm going to come in and do some salt.
Okay, good. I'm also going to take some deep breaths too.
Yes. That's important. To breathe in fresh air deeply.
I
Yeah.
was trying out the whole tree hugging thing like a couple of hours ago because I went to visit my granddad and he's got a tree in his front garden. So I went down there and just like hung out with the tree for like a couple of hours.
That's great, Holly. It's
Yeah.
important. Okay, guys. I shall see you all on Friday or Saturday or Sunday,
Okay.
7 p.m. Irish time.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.